Use the power of discovering new habits to create success in all areas of life. Body, fitness and nutrition, being, spirituality, passion and purpose, balance, marriage, kids and relationships, business, marketing, sales, leadership and systems. Transform your life by learning how habits work. And now your host, husband, father, entrepreneur, trainer, coach, and warrior, Jesse Ewell.
Welcome back to the Habit-Based Lifestyle Podcast. I'm your host, Jesse Ewell, and today we're going to be talking about the habit of surfing. That's right. When is the last time you have tried something new? Something completely outside of your comfort zone. Maybe it was in fitness. Maybe you've gotten used to doing CrossFit for your workouts that you decided to do something completely different like bodybuilding. Maybe instead of running a marathon or being a marathon runner, you went to lifting weights. For me, over this last week, I have went surfing 4 of 7 days. And I did it so much, I decided it would probably be cheaper for me to just buy a board for me and my son to each go surfing than it would to continue to rent them. So I made an investment on both of our parts and bought ourselves some boards. And the thing about this is we have literally lived 5 minutes from Doheny Beach, just outside of Dana Point, California. And even with that, we overlook, like I can literally see the waves from my backyard and tell what the waves are, what the sets are for the day. But I can be at the beach and in the water within literally 5 minutes. And I never thought that I would actually surf on a consistent basis before this last week. Now, the facts are with this is I normally do not like water, especially the ocean. I tried surfing a few times last summer. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it, but I hadn't really done it since. It's literally probably been about 10 months since I tried it. But this last week, going 4 times, I found that I actually enjoy it. I feel like there's a challenge for me to do this and a challenge for me to grow. And the fact that I get to do it with my son, who's never really done it either, is fun for both of us because here we are, new to this experience, and we get to actually do it together. But what's been wild is the feelings that would come up when I first started. I remember worrying about, what was under the water, what I couldn't see, maybe a shark or something. All these things would come up. I had fears and anxieties around, fish or different things. And I remember even a week ago, going surfing and seeing dolphins out in the distance, like 25 yards from us. And then there's the fear of drowning in the ocean, which everybody has. But just thinking about weird stuff happening. And then the stories that come up. I'm a shorter, 5'9", stockier guy. I weigh literally 220, 225. And I don't have the typical surfer body type, although, you'll every once in a while you'll see bigger guys out there, more overweight, and then you'll see a lot of skinnier guys, lanky, long muscle. But I guess when you really look at it, you see a lot of different body types, but I don't ever really see a lot of muscular, very muscular guys. But that being said, that is just simply a story. There's been lots of times where there's stories of, hey, this is not a big man sport or some sport someone would do that typically has a lot of muscle. But what I've actually found is it's actually helped me with conditioning. The other things that are coming up, inside of this is like when I'm out there a lot of times, I would come up with, okay, well, what's under the water that I can't see? I used to have this huge fear of, going snorkeling and being able to see fish under the water or what's really under the water. And yet, every time that I've went out and got on my surfboard, I've not seen anything. Anything that I have feared, I have not seen any evidence to that, nor do I really want to, but I figured it would be time to really change the story of surfing. That anything that had kept me from doing it. And oftentimes in life, we hang on to these things. We hang on to these things that keep us from actually doing something new, doing something that we want. Every single day I talk to clients who hang on to fears of stories that are not even true. And if we just got clear on what it is that we actually wanted, many times those fears would be pushed aside because we would have to step into those fears in order to conquer them. And so what I found in getting clear on what I wanted is I want to find ways to push myself out of my comfort zone. Now, a few episodes ago, I'm not sure how many, somewhere around 70, is I stepped into this fear of skydiving. And when I did it, I found this sense of power coming out of that I had not had in a long time. In fact, I don't know if I ever really have done a physical challenge where I found that much power from stepping into that fear. But I want to push myself in ways I never thought was possible. And although I've challenged myself in tons of ways over the years, like Krav Maga, going from level 1 to level 5, doing World's Toughest Mudder, doing Seal Fit 20X, Kokoro, Go Ruck Tough, all these physical challenges, surfing seems to be the one where I get to face several fears. Fears of the water, fears of, what could happen, fears of drowning, all these things. But I also like the fact that there's a huge amount of cardio work involved in this. In fact, I've been able to track on my Whoop band literally how much calories I'm burning while surfing. And being that I want to drop around 10 pounds over the next 90 days, I thought this would be a great way not only to enhance my cardio, but face my fears and also get a new and different type of workout that I haven't ever really been exposed to. I've never really liked swimming a whole lot. I've never really liked water sports. And so this gets me all of these things in one. And every time I've been out to do it, I'm burning between 900 to 1,200 calories for an hour. And it's a great workout. And on top of it, it's fun. And I've gotten to go with my son. We've spent the last 3 days surfing together and doing something that is completely new and doing something that neither one of us have experience in it. So together, we feel connected. Together, there's this, hey, do you want to go surfing? And there's not really any strings attached. Sometimes it's like, hey, let me show you how to throw a football. Let me show you how to run. Let me show you how to lift weights. But in doing this, I don't really have to show him how to do anything. We just get to experience it. But inside of this, I found a few things that don't work in my fitness, like not pushing myself out of my comfort zone constantly. Focusing on body challenges, which is always something at the top of the list that I will automatically always go to, but it's not something that really serves me or no longer works in my life. Having things that are all about weight loss or body comp changes. I've done that. And having these strict performance outcomes that's like, hey, you're going to win at all costs. These things no longer really serve me and these things no longer work in my life. But what does work is trying new things for fitness. Some of the things that I found that I really enjoy is being outdoor, doing cardio, like running, surfing, rucking, all these things. And this place that I live in has all of that. These are things I normally don't do, but I feel so much better after I do them. Feeling refreshed and on fire with my fitness. This is a huge part of it. Focusing on things that provide mastery where I'm constantly improving. I'm constantly being challenged. And then having this ability to do them with my son where he's also learning how to do it. And at the end of the day, some of the lessons that I learned just over the last 4 days over the last week of doing these was this. Find something for fitness that sets you on fire for the day. You know, fitness can get old and monotonous, but find something every single day that can set you on fire, whatever that is. For me, I really like to do cardio in the morning. I feel like that really sets me on fire for the rest of the day. Yes, I love to lift weights. Yes, I love to do all those things, but I found that cardio actually sets me on fire for the day. The other lesson, fitness isn't always about something I feel like doing, but I always feel better when I finish it. So think about this. Fitness isn't always the one thing that I want to do every single day, but there's never a day where I don't feel better than when I do fitness every single day. The other thing in this, a huge lesson, try something new in fitness and expand your current routine. You know, if you used to always lift weights, find something different. Do some cardio. If you're always doing cardio, go lift weights. If you're always doing surfing, go find something in the mountains like rucking. But whatever it is, mix it up. Find something new. And you may find something different in your routine. And one of the biggest things is getting outside. If you're always inside doing fitness, sometimes just getting outside gets you in a present place. But new experiences will provide you new opportunities to learn and grow. And so the question is this: what's one thing inside of your fitness this week you can change and do differently? By literally you trying something new this week, you will automatically be growing and expanding inside of your fitness, inside of your body, and chances are you'll be setting your day on fire and you will be in a completely different place of power by doing this every single day. So I want to emphasize this. Try something new in your fitness. If you've been doing the same old thing, eventually you keep getting the same old results, or you stop getting the same old results. By just you trying something new, if anything else, it just changes your energy and changes how you show up in the morning and changes that new routine. It can change the results and have a huge impact on the rest of your life. I want to thank you guys for being on here. If you are looking to connect further with a group of like-minded people, join myself and so many others in the Habit-Based Lifestyle Secrets group, where I will be dropping daily habits to help you live to your full potential. If you want to be one of our next case studies, begin living this challenge-based lifestyle. Maybe you have questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me, Jesse at habitbasedlifestyle.com. Also, we have our next marriage boot camp set up September 23rd and 24th here in beautiful Dana Point, California. If you have any questions on that, feel free to reach out to us. Check the show notes for the link to sign up for an application. Until next episode, have an awesome day.